I got out of elementary school, things started to fall off, and nobody wanted to take the time to teach me, and nobody wanted to spend individual time with me, and it didn't seem to be so important anymore. And so I thought school wasn't important, and so I dropped out.
He said he didn't like my attitude, and I was getting smart with him all the time.
Because my teacher, he didn't try to teach us as he should have, and he always complained when we didn't learn something and we asked him to repeat it over again. Like, we'll be doing math, and then somebody go up and ask him for help, and he had just said what he had said, and then everybody would be like, well, you didn't repeat yourself, and somebody have already asked him, and he still wouldn't say it over again, and he'll get frustrated and mad, and then he'll just start sending people out the classroom for no reason.
Math is real.
Basically, I'm in boxing for the discipline and the structure it gives myself, and just to prove to myself that I can do this, that I can be an athlete, and hopefully excel at it. We'll see how that goes. I use math in a lot of ways when I work out. Everything that we do is in repetitions, which is counting. So you do a certain number of repetitions of every exercise, and you do those repetitions 2 or 3 more times. And you're running, you're always looking to improve your speed. So before you leave, you check the time at when you're leaving, and then you run, a certain, say I ran 3 miles and I ran those 3 miles in 30 minutes. I would have to use division to figure out how fast I ran a mile. So 30 divided by 3 is 10. So that's how and I'd say, hey, my time is improved. So you're looking for improvements, and that's how we use counting. We also have the old 1-2, so my coaches are always saying 1-2 punches, you know what I mean? You're always counting. We do a lot of reps of push-ups and sit-ups. Everything has to do with numbers.
Math is real.
Well, my math class, I didn't really learn nothing because she was teaching things that I learned years ago, and she was more worried about discipline than teaching. Some of the kids in my class, they was loud and rowdy, and there was a lot of things going on in the classroom. So instead of just teaching people that want to learn, she was more concerned about those people. And she would send them out, and then she would just sit at her desk and complain.
Boring, disruptive, sad. He couldn't handle us. And I don't know, it was like they would rule him, whatever they wanted he would do.
If any of the black kids did something, he would always jump on them, but if it was one of the white kids, he would say, that's okay, just don't do it next time. I didn't learn nothing. Everybody got kicked out.
I liked my math class because my teacher took time to teach every student on their own individual level, and basically everybody, there was only like a few 7th graders in the class, but there were other 8th graders in the class, and all the 8th graders that took that algebra class got to go to any high school of their choice, so I enjoyed my math class. And when there was difficulty in the class, she took time out and explained all the work and everything like that. Our class was pretty calm because we always finished our work early, and then we just had free time for the rest of the class.
My last math class, it was fun. I liked it because my teacher, she explained stuff more, and then she didn't stop and just finish the lesson and review it, but she explained it more and helped us.
We believe all children can and want to learn. By combining the social service relationship model with a relentless study schedule and high expectations, our experiment was successful. Participants who completed our 7-week program demonstrated 2.475 years of measurable math growth. Or rounded, they demonstrated 2.5 years of measurable math growth in just 7 weeks. Revolutionary math.
Math is like walking up the stairs. You go step by step by step. But imagine, you're at the bottom of the stairs. You want to reach the 10th step. If you try to step from the bottom to the 10th step, what's going to happen? Math is the same way. But if you go step 1, step 2, step 3, and as long as you fully understand steps 1, 2, and 3, then you go to step 4, step 5, step 6. Pretty soon you're in control. And that's what it's all about, is being in control. What we see happening is that the rest of your life is really going to be determined on how well you do in math.